So when it comes to ICE and them trampling over people's constitutional rights, becoming a terror and destroying and dismantling our Constitution and this country that we have grown to love. Okay. I mean, it's a bitter, sweet relationship with America, but at the end of the day, we love this country, or we wouldn't even be having this conversation. And Trump and this administration, this fascist administration, is sending their Gestapo through our American streets and causing terror. There's no conversation about that. I don't care about hearing no other side. I see with my own eyes. I hear with my own ears, and I can comprehend what the hell is going on. They are destroying the fabric of this country, point blank, period. And the murder that they committed to Nicole Good is a murder. You can't tell me nothing. I don't care your feelings, your thoughts, or your intuition, or whatever you want to call it. That was point blank execution. You can't tell me nothing. Don't waste my time trying to change my mind. I see what I see and I hear what I hear. And there's a few things, and I went into detail a few videos ago. I don't want to go through the full details, but we will just go over a little bit. And then we're going to listen to Marc Lamont Hill drop his wisdom. But one, law enforcement procedures for firearm discharge regarding a vehicle was not followed. Point blank, period. Not followed. Not even a little bit. They said, one, don't put yourself in danger. Don't put yourself in front of a vehicle. And guess what? He did. Don't discharge firearm unless no other way. His life wasn't in danger. As we've seen in the video, he sidestepped the car. He did not have to pull out his firearm. There was no reason to pull your firearm. That's simple. And this administration has been eager to cause fear and destruction. We've been hearing Donald Trump for years wanting to do stuff like this. How many times did he say he wants police to rough up the criminals? Abuse them a little bit. He laughed about it. He already said he doesn't care about people's personal constitutional rights. We hear this. He's on video saying it. So why would I not believe that? I mean, I was born at night, but not last night. You see what I'm saying? So, and then, lastly, Trump is a fascist. There's no other way to say it. He's not kind of a fascist. He's not a fascist with a lowercase f. He's not, no. Dude is a fascist. I mean, he already showed us his hand, and him weaponizing this Gestapo force is enough. Enough for me. So let's go ahead and get into the conversation with Marc Lamont Hill.
Minneapolis, or what happened.
And once again, this is
Minneapolis.
This is Marc Lamont Hill on a Joe Budden podcast. Say what you want about Joe Budden. I don't really care. I only watch this because Marc Lamont Hill is there. And I think that kind of speaks volumes to the podcast. Say what you want, but if you have an intellectual giant, a professor in your podcast, that says something about the people around. Okay, they may not be the smartest people. They may not be the most politically inclined people, but they have a Marc Lamont Hill right there with them. So show some respect, okay? But once again, the black bars is for copyright purposes. I like Joe Budden, but I ain't trying to give him my money. So, we just gonna have to deal with the black bars, okay? So let's get into this conversation.
Don't care. Yeah. Like, bro, it's no level of humanity there, and it's crazy to me.
That's a targeted hit. That's just
this is the end result to me of
some third world shit.
It is. And because, when we start using that language of illegal alien, Which is why we were so pushing.
It dehumanizes the people.
That's exactly right.
And that's the goal.
And that was the goal. And so that's why people say y'all being PC, y'all being too soft, y'all snowflakes when you want people called undocumented versus, illegals or illegal alien. When you call people illegal alien, to your point, it dehumanizes them. And as Trump keeps ramping up the security state, and it's not just Trump that did this. I mean, it happened under Obama, because again, this isn't like a 2-year blip. It's way worse under Trump, but it's been like this for decades now, where you treat anybody who's not like you or not like us as a security threat, not just somebody who's not documented, but as an actual security threat. You don't have to treat them with the same rights and affordances as you do someone who's a citizen. So it's like, oh well, yeah, fuck medical attention, right? Fuck what do you call it, due process? Fuck civil procedure.
They're not entitled to that.
Hey, and how many times have we said this on this channel? Like, it makes me feel good when someone like Marc Lamont Hill is in agreement with me. Hey, I'm a fanboy. Okay, damn. Okay, I read his books. I watch his podcast. It feels good to know that smarter people than me are in agreement. This Trump and this administration, and this is an example throughout history. They use these words, these trigger words, like, they have like that deep meaning, like domestic terrorists. Like, you only think of just carnage and evil acts. So when this administration is saying, hey, that woman, Nicole Good, was a domestic terrorist, why would they say that? Why would they use those particular words? Radical leftist, extremist leftist. Why would they say that? So for one, their audience and, the normies out there who are not politically inclined. So when they hear that, they'll be like, oh my gosh, she was crazy. Oh shit. I mean, she must have been out her mind. She must have had some guns and stuff. And you can just imagine just a normal person seeing the news on Fox News, seeing that headline, and they already jump to the conclusion, it's sad, but she got what she deserved. She was a terrorist. She was a problem in society. And that's what happens to terrorists. Hey, come on now. Let's learn something today.
And so my thing is, again, I've been arguing for the last couple of days, even with a bunch of my black friends. Bro, 60 years ago, we were them.
Yeah.
60 years ago, the public sentiment and emotional sentiment around shit that's going on like this was geared toward us. Yeah. And we looked for people like, yo, dog, y'all don't see this shit going on. They sicking dogs on our mothers. Yeah. They putting water hoses on women outside. Y'all don't think nothing is wrong with this? And it's the same exact shit. We just doing it to people that are Hispanic.
We still getting fucked up though.
I'm not disagreeing.
Because it almost sound like we good.
No, but publicly, back in the 60s, people were getting dogs attacked. Getting attacked by dogs, water hoses, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, and we look to those people like, yo, look, this is not right. To my black friends, I'm talking to my friends like, fam, we were them. Right. How the fuck are y'all supporting this?
How do you, go ahead.
The funniest part, like the hypocrisy part, is nobody's from here but us. Like, everybody, this is what this is about. That's why the ladies stand there with the fucking torch. You know what I mean? This is the place for immigrants to come and make a dream happen. Everybody is here on some immigrant shit. Everybody except for niggas and Native Americans. And to be honest, Mark, I ain't never seen a Native American pass a commercial, nigga. Yeah. Never seen one in real life, my nigga. If I see one in real life, I might run up and ask for a picture.
Now, I've never seen a Native person in real life, which is sad, okay? But I would disagree with her, and I would like to know what you guys think, and maybe we can, in the Discord, join the Discord, we can elaborate on this conversation. But I would even say black folks were forced immigrants. They forced us over here. We weren't naturally from here. Now, some reports do say that there was some black folks, but, as a whole, as a group of millions of Africans, we were forced over here. So we're not even natively from this land. So I slightly disagree with her on that. But hey, she's on point, though.
I've never seen a Native American in real life. Not that I could recognize as Native American. I hope that's not racist, Parks.
On the last pod, we were talking about what he did in Venezuela with
Maduro.
Yeah, kidnapping the president and his wife. And we said a large part of that was just his behavior in general has been power tripping.
Yeah.
And some people I did see, actually, some Americans I saw applauding that.
Yeah.
The kidnapping and we take the oil and yada, yada, yada. But the problem when you have somebody that's power tripping is it doesn't stop.
Right.
So here we have this incident now, which is more power tripping. To Mona's point, and we can get technical about what we saw and all of that in 2 seconds, but what it feels like is that you are sending your Black Hawks team to blue neighborhoods, blue states that you've been beefing with, to kill somebody.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
To instill fear in the people.
And he's right. And once again, we've already been saying this. If people are okay with Trump invading another country, killing over 100 people, and kidnapping 2 people, if people are celebrating that, regardless of whatever they think is good about that, that's only giving him the green light to do a little bit more. And if he gets away with this murder, these shootings that are now constantly happening, then if nothing happens, then guess what? Oh, okay. Oh, hey, I got away with it. Okay. Well, guess what? We're going to do a little more now. Okay, we're going to kind of... You give a fascist an inch, they're going to take the country. F the mile. They want the whole country. They will never be satisfied. That's why Trump is trying to expand the U.S. That is just in his DNA. He's an evil person. That's just who he is as a person. So I'm never going to be like, well, Trump had a point there. Like, no, I'm never going to give kudos to a racist, hateful, bigoted person. No, don't think so. I keep my kudo points. You don't give these fascists any type of head nod or, okay, you cool, that was nice. No, because they're doing that for their agenda. And all these idiots who are celebrating, oh my God, he liberated the people of Venezuela. No, he stole their oil, dummy. And you celebrating it while he's destroying this country. No, he don't care about black and brown folks in this country. What makes you think he care about Venezuelan people? He don't. But of course, we still got idiots out there celebrating it.
People, so now that when
Y'all know what get out of the way down.
It feels
shit.
like
You know what it
a
is?
big social experiment. Yeah, but I can't say that that's what it is.
It
So
feels
all I
that
can
way.
do is say that that's what it feels like. It's scary to think that these other powers and parties are in that much control of the design. To Mona's point, you don't send those people in those uniforms to neighborhoods with that protective gear, with their face covered, with the fucking bulletproof, like.
Bro, they going in like a hit
Kids
squad.
looking out the window to that shit.
They're
Like, straight up.
going in like exactly what they are. That was Renee's block that she was on.
Was it?
Yeah.
her neighbors
That is
yelling at the
sick,
cops like, yo,
bro.
you just shot my fucking
I
neighbor.
don't know
you asshole.
if you ever been to Minneapolis.
No, I haven't.
Minneapolis is, let me not say a blue, forget the blue stuff. Minneapolis is a vibe.
Okay.
Like the people, like you can get a dope coffee there. Nightlife is good there. It's a thriving sports scene there.
Right, super
People
diverse.
in the town will speak to
Take a
you.
little
Speak
walk
to
through
you.
the
It's a vibe. So I mean, it's blue, but. To me, blue is kind of vibe. I mean,
But this-
if you say blue, you get the vibe of the people in the. If you've been to
Super
Minneapolis,
dope place.
Hey, he ain't lying. He ain't lying. Like even my liberals out there, progressives out there, like we can vibe. We cool people. We down to earth. I love myself and I love you. That's Democrats. Even my liberal buddies who I might disagree with 99.9% of the time, but that's just how we do it. Even in Colorado, even in Denver, even in Aurora, we just some cool people. Don't mess with us. You know, we'll slap you across your head. But other than that, hey, man, we gonna be family down here. That's how blue states do it. But hey, I digress. My bad.
It's a great place with great people, is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So
People don't get
if
shot
the
in the
ICE
street.
agents are coming to the block, that this is exactly the place where the neighbors and the people that live here are going to corral together to spread the message to say, hey, y'all, ICE is coming to our hood.
Right.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm saying.
I've never been.
that's-
So I don't know that the word on the curb is that may have been some of what's going on, which is why those officers was on bullshit from the rip. Don't tell me you was on bullshit because she was trying to make a K-turn in the street.
And bro, let's say she was making a K-turn. When you watch it in its entirety, like because they got footage for like 2 minutes before any of this ever happens, she was patiently letting other cars go by her.
Right.
It wasn't like she was just trying to Brody, and she was letting people go by her, go by her. And then that shit happened. So it wasn't like she was just being irate or irrational in her driving practices. It's a lie.
Not
Here's
to
the
mention
thing,
the
man.
same way.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. The same way people get frustrated. That's the only thing that frustrated me about your point earlier when you were saying. I understood what you were saying about the 60s and stuff, but for me as a black person, it still feels almost as intense because I could just type on my computer and find a black person being murdered recently. And I totally feel what you were saying.
But I'm saying, so us as black people, we should be appalled by that. We shouldn't be supporting that.
Right,
You get what I'm
okay.
saying?
Yeah,
That was
that I
my
can
point.
feel
Like,
you with the
I'm
we shouldn't
arguing with my
support it.
black friends about this shit.
Yo, we as people should be appalled by that.
1000%.
Like
Agreed.
that gets lost in this too,
That's
yo.
true.
This shit is so inhumane.
True.
Yeah.
Right? And to listen to the regurgitated nonsense of Christy Nome and J.D. Vance.
And Bondi.
Like, you ever be on the phone with like customer service or somebody and you could hear their programming?
Yeah.
Like you know that they can't do
can't help
nothing.
you.
It's not
They can't-
There's
case by
nothing they can do. It's
case.
out of their hands. They have been trained and programmed to do this. That's what Christy Nome sound like. Not even 90 minutes after the event happened, y'all done declared and determined so much with no investigation.
Called the
Yeah,
lady
when I
a
was-
domestic terrorist.
Let me
Hey,
Let's say she
hey, say what you want about the Joe Budden podcast. Say what you want. They on it. They spitting bars, facts right there. Straight bars. And I would like to think that's the help of Marc Lamont Hill being in their presence, constantly educating them and speaking to them about real life and facts in historical context. That is the power of knowledge right there. Whew. Hey.
What I was going to say though, but I was in the middle of saying it, and I mentioned Ish's point, the same way you watch people get shot and people say, well, damn, why you didn't hit them in the leg? Vehicles even bigger because they're all four wheels it's just options you can take. You go for a face, it's like
It sounds
you're
like-
trying to close a casket.
Yes, it sounds like a
It's
hit.
some vicious,
Like,
and when-
that's what it sounds
The
like.
point about revenge just makes a lot of sense.
Well, that's
to
what I was
me.
going to say when you talk about domestic terrorism. Let's say she is a domestic terrorist, right? She's not, but
Even though there's no proof of it, yeah.
no, but let's just say
Let's
she
pretend.
is. Osama bin Laden was a terrorist, right? So now, what I'm saying is they've managed to find people, target people with precision equipment when they want to. They've managed to take Dylan Roof, who shot up a whole church,
To Burger King.
get him captured him without incident, take him to Burger King, and bring him home. I mean, when they want to capture people, they do.
And when they want to kill people,
Yes.
they
They
do.
do.
They just captured a whole They just went and got Nicolas Maduro and his wife from their country. He's the president without hitting them because they wanted a perp walk.
Right.
You couldn't bring this 37-year-old white woman
Right.
They wanted
in a
that
car.
In a Honda
Hey.
Pilot.
That wasn't
And
a mission,
then
man.
In a
have
mommy
her body
minivan,
there.
yeah.
So it's almost like their perp walk. Watch her lay here dead.
Yes.
I want everybody
Yes.
to know.
Well, that's what a lynching
around here to
is.
Stop playing. That's what a lynching
A
is.
lynching, a
Mark.
lynching is
This is a message to the rest of y'all.
Yeah.
We're fucked.
Hey, listen. If this is the message right here. I need you to listen right here.
Lynching
Around here,
is.
Yes.
stop playing. That's what a lynching
A
is.
lynching, a
Mark.
lynching is
This is a message to the rest of y'all.
Yeah.
We're fucked.
Right, lynchings are extrajudicial, right? You go outside the boundaries of law, you kill somebody, and then they would leave them hanging there for hours,
Yep.
so that you could see a message of what happens
Exactly.
when you don't follow the
It's
program.
time
bro.
to
Same
Same shit
exercise
happened to
your
Mike Brown laying
second
out there for 4.5 hours in
right.
Ferguson. The same thing we're seeing right
Yeah,
now.
bro, this shit is different,
It's
bro.
time for us
I'm
to
not even gonna
protect
hold you.
ourselves.
It is scary.
Hey, he ain't lying. He is not lying. This is done on purpose. This is no accident. This is not just a one-off and, we'll, maybe in a few months kind of forget about it or, kind of get over it. No, this is done by design. This is the Fascist 101 handbook. Just pick up a history book. I don't know, pick any country and read about it. And there's a good chance there's an example of this happening. This was done by design. This and will always was the intentions of this administration. This is what they wanted to do. How do you instill fear into American people? Hey, we can shoot you, kill you with full immunity, cover it up because there's going to be no real investigation because guess what? We run the investigation. Hey, joke's on you. Call you a domestic terrorist, a radical leftist, even though you may not even be a leftist. You just might be wanting to protest. But hey, guess what? You're a radical leftist today. We had to kill you because you wanted to hurt us. Guess what? Hey, done. Job is done. You see how crazy that is? You see how crazy this is done on purpose. So that's why I will never entertain an idiot trying to explain, well, this was just the blah, blah, blah. Hey, shut the hell up forever and get out of my face with that BS. That's it.
Let's see how you do under pressure. I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra. Fuck with me, you know that